Hello guys, welcome back. Our topic for today is just a little introduction to matrices. Alright, so I have a definition for matrix, and it says it's a rectangular array of numbers, symbols, or expressions arranged in row or column. And we were given an example. It said, given that A is equal to A, B, C, D, and B is equal to, what they want us to do is state the order of the matrix. All right, before we can go ahead and state the order of the matrix, there are some things that we must know. All right, so back to the definition, it says it's arranged in row and column. So what they ask us for is the order of the matrix, and that basically tells us the number of rows and column that is in a given matrix. But how do we identify our rows, and how do we identify our column? All right, so if someone said row, we're going to be thinking about east to west direction, because if they say the congregation is seated in rows, at that moment I'm going to think they're seated horizontally in an east to west direction. So our rows in the matrix runs from east to west, right? And our column runs from north to south. Once we hear column, immediately I think something upright. So that's why it runs from north to south. All right. So that's how we determine the order of the matrix, by counting the number of rows in the given matrix, and then we count the number of columns. Also, a thing to note is that our matrix is always named using capital letters. So it says state the order of the matrix in A and B, right? So we're going to focus on A first. So in order for us to state the number of rows and the number of columns, let me just write this. So as soon as I count the rows, I'm going to put that number on the R, and as soon as I count the columns, I'm going to put that number on the C. R represents my rows, C represents my column, and when we're writing the order of the matrix, it's always the row times column. All right, so what I'm going to do is underline my rows. So this is one row, and this is another row. So the matrix A has 2 rows. All right, so what I'm going to do is to circle the column. Remember, column runs from north to south. So here we have 1 column and 2 columns. So writing, we have our order of matrix is a 2 by 2. All right, let us work B. All right, so here's our B. I'm going to underline our rows. Remember, the rows run from the west. 1 row, 2 row, 3 rows, 4 rows. So under R, I'm going to write 4. And then what I'm going to do is circle the column. So I have 1 column right here, 2 column right here, and 3 columns. So our matrix B is a 4 by 3 matrix. Alright, so I hope you learned something today. Thanks for watching this brief introduction to matrices, and be sure to check out follow-up videos. Thanks for watching. If you like